mtu kwa sasa shaanza kujitetea manzi akivalu sianze na mimi please. Okay, this is not an exam, guys. Don't worry, don't panic. We are here for each other. There's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. There's just perspective. My name is Valentine, or at Color Me Val and everything, and you're watching Why in the Morning from 7 to 10 in the hem. So you're going to watch Man Crush Monday, a discussion with my kings and I. How are you?
I'm fine.
Unaogopa Mike?
I'm fine.
And
to say, I'm Festus Ontita. I'm the Secretary General, the University of Nairobi, main campus. So it is a pleasure, in fact, to be here. Yeah.
Donaka Smart TV. That's why. Ukona mpaka cheo.
Kabisa.
What are your social media handles?
Festus Ontita, Facebook, and then Twitter, Festus Ontita. Basically, those are the ones I'm using as of now.
Okay, we're glad to have you. Sir, you look like a learned friend. Are you a lawyer?
Not really.
What are you, a politician?
I'm an activist.
You're an activist?
Yes.
Close enough. What is your, how to say, your motto? What are you?
First of all, let me introduce myself.
That's a good idea.
I'm Kuyo Isaac, but I'm nationally recognized as Comrade Isaka.
Nationally recognized?
Yes,
okay.
As Comrade Isaka. I'm the only registered student activist in East and Central Africa.
East and Central Africa?
Yes, I also add up as the UNSA Communications Manager and the former SONU Secretariat. Yes.
Your titles have very big names over there. I see we have a very heavy panel.
On Facebook, I'm Comrade Isaka, Comrade with K. Yeah.
You need a swag.
Not really. It's still the same thing, but hiyo ni ki Latino.
Hey, yeah. Despacito. Sasa.
Poa sana.
Mambo.
Poa sana.
Unaitwa nani?
Naitwa Brian. Aiko.
Who smile to you all the time ama ni special leo juko kwa tena?
Hapana. Hii inakuanga sura yangu.
Wow.
Hata nikilala nakuanga tu.
Umi na huku.
Aje sana.
Unatupima?
Hapana.
Tupe social media handles please.
At Twitter Brian Aiko 29, Facebook and Instagram Brian Aiko. Kuna ingine kweli?
Snapchat, WhatsApp, Tinder, Mob. Okay, so I told you you're watching Man Crush Monday. Alafu today is the topic. Today the topic is rather, it's about our fathers, our heroes, because tumekuwa na Mashujaa Day on Saturday. Na mtaniambia mlifanya nini? Sidebar, what you did for Mashujaa Day. What did you do for Mashujaa Day? At White54 on Facebook, White54 channel on Twitter, hashtag Why in the Morning. So, who is a biological father? And yeah, it may sound like exam. All right, let me rephrase. So a biological father is, you know, like, say there are two people to get a child. Niwafunze, I tell you about the birds and the bees.
Yes.
So that, yes.
Please, tell
So two people who really love each other, they come together and they're intimate, and then tada, you have a baby. Sindio. So is a father the one who is part of that process? Ama he's the one who raises the child? What do you think?
I think that the father is someone who raises the child. Yeah.
So anaweza kuwa na baba wawili au?
Hawezi kuwa, ina depend by the way. If unaweza kuwa na baba wawili, but unajua pia kuna ule baba mwenye umesema
the birds and the bees story.
Yes, that ka story now.
Tuseme ni Adam and Eve, so Adam.
Bas. Unajua kuna ule mwenye anaweza patia dem ball. Yeah. And then aende. Unaona? And then mwingine atakuja mwenye ata take care of the kiddo from childhood till a grow. Yeah. So that's the father. I think that's the father to me.
That's someone now the child would identify with.
Yes, as the father. Yeah.
Do you have a theory?
Basically, I want to disagree to some extent with my good friend.
Why?
It is not always that a father, maybe a child may have two fathers. It is not always. And I guess nowadays, fathers have become more responsible as opposed.
According to whom? They have.
Of course.
I'm surprised. Are you buying what he's selling? Please tell me.
Of course. I want to give my example. I'm a father currently. I have one child.
Okay.
And I'm in campus. I'm raising the child, and I was part of the process. So if we have, I can't disagree that we have some, basically we have some few cases whereby we have fathers who neglect their children, or even after giving a woman pregnancy, they neglect them. But there are very few cases. So to me, a father is part of the process, and a father is part of the raising part in the family. Yeah.
What do you think, sir? I first of all wanted to disagree with him a bit. I feel like the statistics are a bit opposite.
Yeah, okay.
There are more hit and runs than actual staying.
Yeah, talking about who a father is, I'll categorically say that the father is somebody, the one who is biological, the one who caused the pregnancy is the father. If we say that somebody who raises a child is the father, then we'll be omitting the use of very many English words like guardian. Then where will be the guardian? Somebody who was not the father to the kid can be a guardian, but it doesn't become a father. The impregnator is the father.
So the one who left the mark should have the name.
That is the father. That one is the father. Then anybody else who pops up, maybe in some circumstances, that one is a guardian. I think we can pick it up from there.
I am feeling this generation is a bit, how to say, that they're very sexually active, and they're not afraid to say it, because I'd like to say that Kenya, we are very influenced by a lot of things that happen socially, and they come out maybe through something like music. So when you have Lambalolo playing and it's 1-point-something million views later on YouTube, then that means they're trying to tell us something, and 1-point-something million people have the kind of same mentality, or they like what they're being given. Yes? So we're saying it's okay to have premarital sex, then suddenly someone is pregnant and it's a surprise, like it's not, a result of such activities. For example, I like that you've come on set because you'd have a different look, You're a king with your own different look. What would happen, for example, if your significant other right now, today, told you she's pregnant? What would you do?
I'd take the blame.
It is a blessing, is it not?
It's a blessing.
Blame.
And it's also a blame because unajua at this point, let me think of the right words to use.
Because the statistics I'm reading, maybe as you load your point, the statistics I'm reading, again, are very opposite to what you've just told us. That we have a lot of single mothers out there, and they're getting younger by the generation.
But,
so, Campo, high school,
the reason why we're having a lot of single mothers is that this person, this man, alihit, and then after ameambiwa that, hey, you know what, tulimes, and there's a blessing, as you've said, and a run. That's why we're having a lot of single mothers.
Why are you running? Where are you running
No,
to?
I don't know why they're running.
Why
but
are you running?
For me, I can't run. I can't run, by the way. I'd take the responsibility. I'd take the responsibility.
This is a hypothetical situation, but you feel like you would take up the role.
I would. No, wait. Before.
I like it. All right, I've already been told to wait. Okay.
There's no such a bad. I feel that it's you'd be doing that child a very bad harm if you run away, because it will reach a point when he'll start asking the mother, or she'll start asking the mother, where's my dad? And what ni response gani utampatia? Okay, and what if this child grows up to be someone more prominent? Would you go back there and uanze, hey, ni mimi ndo nilikuwa mzae na would you?
That's a deep question. Would you like to respond?
Okay, firstly, I want to say that nowadays you have said that maybe pregnancies are too much on the maybe secondary schools, students and the universities, but I want to put the blame partly on the parents and partly on the youth themselves. One, the parents nowadays are not giving that much advice to their children.
But they're busy making money.
But now, at the expense of their children.
Do you
now
want an education? Do you want food? Or do you want me to sit and tell you
Of course,
stories?
you know, in as much as we're making, you are man-oriented. Two, don't forget the family affairs. They're very vital in the society. And these children you are leaving behind, remember, at one point they will be parents. So, which presidents are you sending? You see, and that's what I'm saying. As parents, they should take that role of advising their children, sitting down with them, more especially during, we have the holidays coming more for the secondary schools. Let parents sit with their children, advise them. You know, parents now, they are shying off from advising children matters pertaining to love. And thus, the rising cases. But again, if such cases happen, I don't see a reason as to why a man should run away from the lady has impregnated.
Why didn't you run away? What made you?
Personally.
And you can chip in, Silas Mangoja.
I personally can say I was ready for it because it was the lady I had identified and I wanted to move on with. So I had to take the responsibility.
You're deep,
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically I'm saying let everybody take up the role and do the necessary. Because again, if we move this way, we won't be heading the right direction. But if everybody takes the responsibility of advising their children, and with the students too, the youth have in the back of the mind that we are the future parents, and we should also have principles that guide ourselves, then I guess we'll have a luminous society.
But friend, we're out here singing Lambalolo na new position. At what point am I going to start focusing on what I want, what one girl I want, what I'm going to do for my children? What time are we having in our current situation? Leave alone just politics, because we're always blaming something on the government. We see a serikali sai ni yetu. It's at the youth, and then okay, let me not go to politics, but tell me how you feel about that.
Personally, first of all, I want to decampaign this idea of...
Decampaign?
Yes, I want to decampaign this idea of people looking at pregnancy as a problem.
They'll tell you, you've changed my life.
Yeah, exactly. But then, we've always had, there is always this question, that if you, now to parents, if your daughter came back with an iPhone 10, iPhone X, you'll not ask where she got the iPhone. If she came back with a nice dress, you're not bothered to ask where she got the dress. But then if she comes back with pregnancy, now you want to tell everybody,
well,
where did you get the pregnancy?
Hey, I was late.
So that's why I said we must actually not look at pregnancy as a problem. In as much as we look at in as much as we praise the things that lead to pregnancy, we also must prepare to praise pregnancy. Yes. Then again, the issue of parents being responsible on the morals of their kids. I think the idea here is our parents sometimes are afraid of introducing us to some things, or maybe thinking that they'll devoid our mind and other cause problems. For example, if you talk about the issue of sexuality, at what age does parents start to talk about sexuality?
And remember, we're African. Just even telling each other I love you is difficult.
Yeah, even at the age of 13, a parent is afraid of talking to her daughter or a son about sexuality. But remember, this girl is at adolescent stage, and for example, in the cities, somebody at the age of 13 is doing some funny stuffs. This lady can twerk, this lady can labalolo and stuff. This lady can switch positions. But then the parent assumes that the lady doesn't know anything. So parents must start looking at the issue of sexuality as early as possible. Let these kids know that there is this thing. It comes with these problems or rather casualties. And then let them the kids be brought up knowing the repercussions of doing this and the advantages of doing this. If we assume we suffer, just as the Bible say we suffer because we lack knowledge.
And it's true.
Yeah. Because if you meet something, you just, for example, you just came from the village, you came to town.
Then, fast life.
Yeah. At the age of like, let's say 17, you meet your friends who are at the age of 15 are doing funny stuffs, and then you like, hey, mbona pia mimi nisijaribu hii mitindo?
That explains
and
a
then
lot.
When you pop in, unapotea maake labda hujajua vile inafanywa nini, wewe umeingiza kicho yote, then unapatwa na
unataka kucheza game unapata uko na
exactly. So that is it. Parents waanze kuelimisha wana wao mapema, wajulisha mambo.
Do you feel your parents did that for you? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to say, to add the second fact to my brother and say this thing trickles back to the parents. And you see, especially when we, the youth, tunakuja nini mtaani, more often we forget going back to the villages. And what happens? You see, in the village is where you can even interact with your grandfather, with your grandmother. More often, these two people, they can give you guidance in matters pertaining to the society, which are very crucial.
But Simna, watch TV, you're watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians, you're getting life advice from people on television.
You see, again, you may get...
At the moment, I think social media, people are too much into social media than they are on TV. We are following the trends on social media more than we follow the trends.
And the
on
more
TV.
the likes, the more acceptable it is in society, or the more I probably want to do it or look like them or something.
We've seen young ladies go naked on Instagram just for 3 likes.
Okay, excuse me. I appreciate the you know the way you've zeroed in on that, but also guys have that Karimi. You have that pressure.
No.
You're lying to me.
I've never seen a man.
No.
For real?
Do a photo shoot with a
go and bet
with an innerwear to attract likes. But ladies do that.
No, relax.
And that is where
to each his
we are
own.
decaying morally.
To each his own. So if probably there's someone who's wearing more fabric than actual clothes, she does that to get likes. But I'd assume the flip side of that is a guy who goes out and strives to get things maybe he can't afford, simply just to take a picture and say he's balling. So we each have our own struggles. And I wanted to ask you, do you feel that the way your parents have raised you, I hope you mami na daddy wanawatch?
Sijui kama wanawatch.
Itabidi mmewatch. Mama
Sijui kama
when the YouTube
wanawatch.
after this. Do you feel like they gave you enough advice? Do you feel like you can be a man at the age that you're expected to be a man? Si kutairiwa tu ndio umekuwa mkubwa.
Val, if I am here, then I know, I'm sure that my parents did good. I'm sure that my parents did their level best. Yeah. Kama wangekuwa, if they never gave me the advice, I wouldn't be here. I would be somewhere else, maybe at a local, yeah, drinking. Natoa log saizi, naona. But yeah, and then I want to second my brother over here about the story of pregnancy and running away. I think that's you're showing us how you're a coward. A man, there's no way you can run. A man doesn't supposed to run. Hiyo nika unasema mwizi akikuja kwa nyumba ni wife ndo anamshughulikia. Alafu unajificha chini ya bed. Haiwezekani. It can't happen the way. That
really?
Can't happen. Yeah. That alafu there's one uncle of mine, yeah.
Story.
He was telling me that nowadays in this 21st century, if you go to the is it urban? Ochani wapi? In the village, in the reserve, yeah. A man at the age of 20, he already has built a house. He already has gotten a source of income. Yeah. But when you come to Nairobi, or rather in these towns, yeah, a man at the age of 20 anatuimbia lambalolo hapa hivi.
He's just doing Photoshop.
Kazi yake ni Photoshop.
Ifikie wazazi.
Photoshop ifikie wazazi.
Okay. Oh no.
Hapa. Azini so inaonyesha tu venye tuko
tunarudi nyuma ama ni nini? How can we fix this? How tunafaa kwenda see what reserve ama what's going to happen now?
No, the problem is kwanza shida ya Afrika. You know, it's like tuko katikati ya Afrika na uzunguni. We are mixed up, hatujui hata tufuate culture gani. We have our own culture as Africans. Yes, I know if we go to histories, Africans used to walk naked. That's true.
Tunafaa kurudia hiyo story.
There was an introduction of decent clothes to Africans. But then Africans, I don't know how I should define Africans. To some level, I think it's just a dark skin walking in a white culture. Yeah, actually it's a dark skin walking now. So remember, you are in between two cultures, and you are even confused on how to mix them, how to come up with a cocktail of these cultures. So kidogo you want to look like mtu mwenye ako civilized. Kidogo you want to look like you're an African. But then you realize that young people wamelose hiyo sense ya Africanism. That's why utapata mtu, a young man akipost something in a African, he must update friends. How I'm looking good in an African attire. Look at how. But then doing this other stuff now looks like it is so common. It is so obvious to everybody. It's like our culture is so special, and we only meet with it at occasionally, actually.
Tuseme holidays like Mashujaa Day, now we had to come all out.
Sasa tunavaa kiafrika, hiyo ndio siku tunagundua sisi ni Afrika. After Mashujaa Day tunachanganyikiwa tena yeah. But personally, mimi I was born and brought up, not left to grow.
Wow.
Yes. By my two parents who disciplined me. And I must say that thanks so much to my mom. Na vitu kama slippers, kifagio. Those are the things that Lekos to bring up. Mwiko, mshipi, those stuff. The current moms wenye tunaona ni wanapampa tu watoto. Mtoto anarudi ametwerk, amechange switch positions.
Anapelekwa.
Unampampa. Ambia yo sijui dota nini. I remember sisi hiyo time ungerudi nyumbani late by 5 minutes. Mimi ni mwanafunzi nimetoka class 8 but nimerudi late home na like 5 minutes. I meet with the slippers. Umechelewa wapi? I have to explain.
Ukichapwa.
Nikipigwa. Ni explain, nioge, nisome kwanza ndo nikule. So I knew that ukifanya mistakes kuna punishment. But saizi you're talking about somebody just doing a mistake and nobody cares.
Can I just stop you right there? We have a template of do's which I want to show you in a little bit. White54 on Facebook, at White54 channel on Twitter. Hashtag is Why in the Morning. Yes. So while they work on that, I've gathered 2 things from you: discipline and accountability.
Yes.
These 2 are very important, because I've met 30-year-old men, this generation, telling me that they cannot be accountable to anyone, not even their wife, not even their parents. And I'm a bit worried, because if you're not accountable to anyone, then that means you feel you can do anything you want. Thus, whether you call me a man for running away or not, it makes no difference. So we gave a little list for do's of being a dad, perhaps. And this is, by the way, I had nothing to do with it, because as you can see, I cannot be a father. So we have encourage positive male role model involvement in your child's life if you are a lady. So if you have, if you're a single mom and then you have a son or whatever, a daughter, because everyone needs a dad, so now involve a lot of male people. If you're a non-custodial dad, that means you two are not together with mommy. Make the effort to meet with your child more often. If you're an educator, encourage them to be more active in the classroom, because you'd be surprised how things at home can affect a student in class, no matter what age. Then we have faith-based institutions and programs that fathers can bring together with their children, and then it goes on and on. So every kind of aspect is catered for. If you're a teacher, if you know, of the faith, if you're in business, there's a way you can't say, I don't know how to be a dad. Yeah, if you're an entrepreneur, you feed life into your child. If you're a teacher, you know, teach them certain ways of life, etc., etc. There's someone who's telling me, tuned in from Emba, I believe every guy wishes to take responsibilities, but there are a lot of circumstances involved. I missed your but ilikuwa ya nini, because I think responsibilities is responsibilities. No. But now we're winding up. Would you like to give us your last remarks, sir?
In the dues, kuna kitu imekosa.
Aje, wapi, nini? Contribute.
Kiboko.
Oh!
Kiboko ni kitu imekosa kwa hiyo list.
Kishapo.
Lazima mtu acharazwe. Unacharazwa ni hata Biblia yenyewe imesema.
Spoil the road.
Yes, spare the road.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Spare the road.
My bad.
Hii kuspare the road ndio inafanya tunaona vitu kwa zingine hatujaiona social media. Kaa historia wacheki people at a young age wana post news. Ifikia wazazi hizi photoshoot za ujinga. Yeah, so I think a father lazima unaogopa. Mimi by kwanza kwetu ulikuwa tu unasikia dadi anakuja unachomoka mbio kwa room.
Na tu hujavaa
kitu. Hujakosea. Unachomoka.
Unaweza tu kusweat.
Unaenda tu haraka tu.
Taki mashida.
Taki story. Mzee angekuja tu akuangalie tu.
Na wewe.
Hujavaa sweta kwanza. Mwendo lete mshipi.
So punishment kuna punishment.
Yeah, so and then parents should start be as in walk free with their children. My dad once told me that in their days, if ameenda tunje arudi na sweta ya mtu, hiyo ni kichapo. Umetoa wapi hiyo sweta? Wow.
Accountability.
Yeah, it's just like what my brother here said. When you find your daughter amekuja na phone nyingine very expensive than yours, you don't question. Yeah, but later on when something
bado hivi
ime happen ndio unakuja
aje sasa
imekuja aje sasa unaona.
We didn't even know, we were not aware. Your closing remarks, sir?
Okay, me basically what I can say is in fact I'm really disturbed by the current generation, especially the youth of the cities, more especially hapa taoni kitembeanga sometimes usiku napata vijana na madem na maboy wanapiga tu picha till late night, around saa 5, and then I wonder which home, where do you go after that? Unaenda kwa nyumba ya nani? So like what I can say is let each and every person take his responsibility or her responsibility. Let the parents guide their children, and let the youth too, the children, take up the responsibility of knowing that I'm a child, and after this there's a life ahead. You see, after all, it is a win-win situation for us all. If you take up the responsibilities, it will be a win on your side. Yeah, basically that's what I can say, and let the parents too take the responsibilities. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And you?
Yeah, I think
to make this a bit short.
Yeah, morality or moral decay and moral decay is something generational. If I find somebody's daughter misbehaving, definitely I know the mother is also misbehaving. And or maybe even the grandmother misbehaved. Mtoto mleleavyo ndiye akuavyo.
Na asiyefunzwa na mamaye
anafunzwa na ulimwengu.
Okay.
Parents pia wanafaa hatuwezi fika point tunasema ati sasa mtoto ajilinde mwenyewe wache society. Sometimes I have these questions to parents like, why do you take care of your pet? Mbwa tu ikitoka nje imepotea, sijui papi imeenda wapi, then you are leaving your daughter and son kukaa nje photoshoot mpaka saa 5, you don't even care. What is that?
Sure.
You're taking care of a dog and leaving your daughter and son to
All
become
right.
a sweat.
But
It aches my mind.
Go. Baby, we gotta go. Trust me. Boss lady is up there today. We gotta go. I have your story a boy child ataki kusikia VAT ilipanda. Okay. All right, boy child. Weka tu hapo. In fact, I want to say thank you for every single father who brought these kings here to me. Thank you very, very much. And to those new fathers and young fathers, I thank you as well. Yeah, if your dad is not your hero, maybe he kind of should be. You have a son, don't you? A daughter for real? Oh, that's why you're so fierce in talking about protecting your children.
Exactly.
Oh, okay, okay, all right, yes. Say hi to your hero. Not just see Mashuja Delisha, but yeah, it's okay. Appreciate somebody today. White54 on Facebook, at White54 channel on Twitter. Hashtag is 1 in the morning. I am Valentine, or at Kalamiva. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Money Making Tuesday, but I will see you later in the evening, okay? You have yourself an amazing week.